folks. We have a video today. It's actually a request from someone who commented on, let me check it, Tyler Jacobs. He has asked for, in the comments section of one of the videos, for the Titleist TSi Fairways challenge. So, yeah, as you can see, that's the first group, and I've completed all of those. Now I will do this over again just so people can see how it's done. I understand some people will struggle with some of these, as I have myself. It's taken me sometimes hours to work them out, but yeah, I guess that's what happens when we're learning how to play a game. So let's jump into this one. Now it says hit one long drive, 100% par, plus fairway and regulation. Now this 100% par thing is where people some it took me a while to work this one out myself. It's actually one of the features that allow you to par drive the ball. Now I'll show you it here in the settings. As you can see here, the par boost and the spin control, these are both features that make the game a little more exciting and a little easier in certain aspects, such as driving further distances and keeping the ball on the green, or in this instance, challenges. These are, if you want to play tour mode or stuff like that and use these settings with them on, then it's going to make it a little boring. In my own experience, in career mode, I had these on, and you just shoot 20, 30 under, and it's just not realistic. So these are for people who want to use them. I have no issues with using them, but if you do want a realistic gaming experience, I wouldn't use them. But for the purpose of challenges, 100%, it's definitely use them in the challenges, because at the end of the day, the challenges are about getting the points, the experience, and the tokens to buy. So let's get into this one. So yeah, as I said, switch on your power boost and spin control, which will allow you to hit the 100% par. Now there is a mechanism, a way to do it. So you can't do it, if you see here, if you see at the bottom left of the screen. No, it will let you do the spin with the power approach shot, but it's not very much spin, so it's not going to give you a lot of spin. Whereas if you do it with the normal approach shot, it allows you to spin the ball a lot. Now, this is a little bit of a challenge. You need to do a draw on this shot. I need to change something here. Another one. The aiming arc. Turn on the aiming arc for your challenges as well. I always just have all the settings, the aids on for challenges. But we're going to be aiming it around about there. And you need to get the hit one long drive. Yeah, I remember doing this now. It was a challenge. Now let's see if this is it. So basically, when you swing, you can see in the left hand corner, bottom left hand, A and LB. So if you tap A, keep tapping A, it will make the spin on the ball using the stick up, down, left or right, and that's the direction the spin will go. Or you can use LB, and I use LB because I use the right stick for my swing instead of the left stick. So I will show you. So you have to tap it for the par, not the spin, for the par. You have to tap it, and if you watch in the swing meter, you'll see it go red like that. As you can see, it go red. So you have to keep tapping it and tapping it until the red expands, and then you have to time it with the swing, and it makes the swing do that par. Now this isn't going to hit the fairway. That's not the shot that is required here. If I remember correctly, I think how I done this one, the long drive with 100% par. I think what I done with that one was put it on approach, and it was a 3-wood, and I brought the yardage back to 251. So it's 260, but I brought it back to 251, and I believe, yeah, that's how I done the long drive with the par, I think, was it? I need to remember this one actually. I think, yeah, it was because I used a spin to stop it going off the fairway. So basically, for the middle one, hit one long drive, which is the hardest one to get on this until we work it out. So we need to do the par, which is tapping to make it go red, but we need to get the par shot. So as we can see, it didn't work, but um, there's the spin, so that stops it from going off the fairway. I don't know if that counts because the 100% par. Well, actually, I think that 100% par does work. It's the animation. If I'll show you here with the driver, the animation that happens when you do this par boost thing. I'll do it again to get you have to time it to get it right. You see, so it's not every shot, but let's see if I can get it here. So no, I still can't get it. Hmm. It's not allowing me. It's always when we wanna do it, it doesn't work. It doesn't happen. I will get it here though. But yeah, the 100% par is using that. You can see that red. It's it expands out and fills up red. That's the 100% par. So that would be by tapping your A or tapping your LB, whichever you're using, as you drive the ball. And then when it's in the air, you use the LB or the A, tapping it to create spin. So let's see if I can get this to work. No, it doesn't want to do it. But that is a full par shot. Obviously, it has to stay on the fairway. So the if I remember correctly, I definitely did it with the 3-wood and brought the yardage back so that it wasn't full par shot, and used the par like that, and that definitely did get me it. As you can see, it doesn't go off the fairway when you bring the yardage back and use the 3-wood. So yeah, that's how you complete it. That's how I done it. Now, in regards to hitting all 5 onto the fairway, um, to get the 3 long drives at the same time, what we need to do is use the driver and put draw on the ball. I believe I might have used a high draw. Yeah, high draw on the ball. So it's getting blocked by that tree there, as you can see. So that is just about, yeah, that was it. So as we can see from this, do your power thing. So you have to get it timed. You have to time it right, and it will go over there. And then you use a spin, as you can see on the screen there, to keep it on the fairway and give it a long drive. So that carried 286 yards, a total of 319. So that counts as on the fairway and a long drive. So that'll get you those stars if you can hit a high fade, or sorry, a high draw, and missing those trees, of course, as you can see at the top there. It'll hit the tree and slow it down, and then you'll not get it on the fairway. So yeah, as you can see, it's landing out there with the drive. That's the driver, and then put your power on it, hit that shot. It did actually hit the tree there. It hit the tree. As you see, that doesn't work when it hits the tree, but yeah, you get the picture. So when the ball is in the air, I'll show you again for the ball in the air for the spin. The power is simply tapping your A or your LB as you swing back, and you'll see the red in there. And then it's all about timing. You got to practice this and get the timing right. But the spin is pretty simple. It's hit the shot, and as you can see, the blue spin on the ball, and you turn your, so you can pretty much keep this on the fairway with that, as you can see. And you can use that spin for any shot. Now some shots don't allow you to give the whole the full spin, which I will show. I was going to do a video. Someone asked a question in one of the videos about how to put spin on the ball. So I might there's various different types of situations where you would use that spin on the ball, especially with approach shots onto the green. You can spin the ball back really fast, but you know it doesn't always work in favor. You need to be aware of what's going to happen when you do it, which is all about practice, I guess. But you can't put full spin on the ball with a power approach shot, as you will see here now. So a power approach shot, if you see the wee spin bar blue, it only fills up a small bit, whereas it goes three three times that, two times that with a normal approach shot. So I'll do one more so you can see. Bottom right, it only fills up a wee tiny bit. Whereas with the normal approach shot, rather than the power approach shot, we get full spin, as you can see it. And that's just simply tapping the button. So whatever direction you're holding the stick, just before it hits the fairway or the green is the direction that the ball will spin. So if you want to get those long drives down the middle of fairways, then you use your normal driver and you hit full power and put full spin on the ball. The tree again, the tree racked that one. You would use that to get down the fairways, or to, in this instance, get round this, and it adds a lot of speed. It just makes the ball. You can keep it on the fairway there, as you can see. On them straight long holes, it just goes so far. That had 89 yards left to the hole. So hello, you know, the power boost and the spin control, technically it's a bit of a cheat, because you will get natural spin on the ball if your approach shot is a wedge onto a sloped green. Then of course that's going to give you a lot of spin naturally without this on. But as I say, I only really have these on for, you can use them for fun. If you want to go ahead and play the game with them, that's it's up to you. But if you're looking for realistic gameplay, I would keep them off and definitely put them on, as well as the zoom and the aiming arc for your challenges, because some of these challenges are brutal and we do need all the help we can in completing them. So yeah, that is how you complete this this challenge. Get them all on the fairway by putting that high draw, that high fade. I get mixed up with with draw and fade. Get them all on the fairway with the driver on approach. Yeah, high draw. Aim it up so it's. That was the wrong club. High draw, and it's hitting the trees. And that will be, yes, sometimes you gotta be careful because sometimes it will still hit the trees even though it looks like it's not going to. That's it. Get her down that far away with a long draw. Yeah, it hit the tree. It hit the tree. So the other way to do that, just in case people do get in trouble with that, is to just put normal draw on, not a high draw, and it will still reach the fairway without the high draw. I put the high draw on it just to make sure, but a normal, as you can see there, that high draw brings it up towards the tree, but the normal draw keeps it down lower, and then we blast that down the fairway. It's a lovely sight. It sure is a lovely sight. 323 yards that carried. Now, yeah, that's basically it. Um, that's it. So yeah, if there is any that you would like to request, any challenges that you would like to request, just drop them in the comments. I'll get a video up for them. I can't promise that I will be able to get a video for every single one because there is many of them. I will reply to you in the comments section and let you know whether I can do it or whether I have it. Um, I do have a video for the Pro V1 as well, which I will upload at some stage. And I recently done a video for this one, which was very difficult. Um, that most played one was, I can't, the bunker. It took a wee while to do that, but it's everyone knows what they got to do from a bunker. It's not that difficult to work out. It's just getting the consistency in the shots out of the bunker, which is the difficult thing, and sometimes takes a long time. But yeah, keep at it, and you'll get them. So yeah, any requests, drop them in the comments. Um, and as always, if you like the video, it will help with the channel and growing the channel. Liking the videos help tremendously, so I would appreciate if you've done that and subscribed. If you subscribe, you will get notifications to any other content, especially these challenges, which will be coming thick and fast in the next weeks, over the next month or so. I will be getting a lot of them up, so you'll get notified if you hit that subscribe button as well. But yeah, um, one last thing was these are all playing against the third group is basically you're playing against people. You have to defeat the player. Patrick Kante, Jordan Spieth, Daniel Kang, and Sungjae Im. and of course you need to go bogey frees and get different sorts of objectives there. They are pretty difficult, but they are more long-term practice type things, really good for practice. Um, which is what these were as well. All these were defeat the player and go bogey free, and so they really do teach you to play this game, doing these challenges and getting better at it. So yeah, that'll be it for this video. Uh, so yeah, thanks for watching, folks.